what's the matter? Change versus identity. I think what you gotta understand is that a lot of things, when you try them, you will think, oh, this doesn't feel like me, right? And this is a typical block, a contradiction between your new habit and your old identity, as I was saying. And the problem with that, if we look deeper into it, is belief. So it's a very crucial part of change, as Charles Duhigg mentions in his very famous book, The Power of Habit. He says that they've been looking deeper into why some people really stick to new healthy habits, such as quitting alcohol, for instance. So they've been looking at case studies from Alcoholics Anonymous, and it turned out that people who cultivated their ability to believe, and people who ended up really believing that they can change for some reason, they were the ones that made it. They were the people that were able to stick to not drinking forever. So when something doesn't feel like you, can you cultivate the belief that you can become like that? That's very important. And then another dimension that's really important to understand is pride versus shame. So that's a bit something that James Clear talks about in his book Atomic Habits. But basically, pride around a certain habit is something that will help you make the habit stick for longer. So think about it. Are you proud about the new identity you want to build? Or do you feel ashamed? So that's the other side of it. Shame, right? If you feel ashamed with the new identity you're trying to build, and I think this happens a lot, when you're setting a new trend, even though it's healthy, people look at you and like, what is this? Like he's running funny, or he's doing strange stuff. Or I'll tell you this, I was at the airport once, and as a snack, my boyfriend and I brought raw broccoli. And it's healthy, right? Eating raw broccoli, nothing bad about that. I mean, I shouldn't be eating only that over the course of a day, but that was not the issue. I just wanted to snack, and I had a broccoli. You can't imagine how people looked at us. They were like, what are these people doing? But if you think about it, we thought it was funny. We could have felt ashamed, but what is there to be ashamed of to snack on broccoli? I mean, if you see what people snack on airports, if you eat like very chemical chocolate, isn't that weird or broccoli actually? Well, but so that's the issue, If you feel ashamed of a habit or something new, it's gonna be more difficult. It doesn't mean you won't make it, but if you manage to build pride around it, it's gonna help you a bunch, because every time you'll do the habit, you'll feel the pride, and at least it will be some element that will help you reinforce the loop. And that's also why it's actually so relevant to surround yourself with a group that is supporting and encouraging the new identity you're building. That's why it's where stuff like Alcoholics Anonymous or Weight Watchers or any type of group in that sense helps a lot, because you start identifying with a group, and people around you, they really are proud of you for making the steps you made. So yeah, that's something that's really important to understand.